Hello, and welcome to the Unity Point Health Interactive Learning Tool for Diabetes Prevention. We hope by the time you finish listening to this short presentation, you will have at least 2 ideas on how you can take action today to reduce the development of type 2 diabetes. Did you know that your lifestyle choices determine about 50% of what happens to your health? What you make of that 50% is completely up to you. You do have choices on the outcome of your own health. The other 50% that determines your health includes socioeconomic factors such as income, education, and home environment. Also, our family genes, and only 10% of our health outcomes are determined by medical care. Thank you for taking the time today to learn how to prevent diabetes. Some of these risk factors you do have control over, and some of them you don't. You are at risk for getting type 2 diabetes if you have a history of prediabetes or a family history of diabetes, are overweight, inactive, are over the age of 40, have high blood pressure, have diabetes during pregnancy, also known as gestational diabetes, or have given birth to a child over 9 pounds. Which ones can you relate with? Meet Jim. Like many others, Jim hadn't been to the doctor in over a decade. In 2012, Jim found out he was diabetic when he was at the hospital in desperate need of heart surgery. Not having been to the doctor in years, Jim didn't know how long his blood sugars had been high. His risk factors included being over 40 years old, overweight, and inactive. With continuous, and not always fun, as Jim puts it, cardiac rehab exercise and watching his diet, Jim lost over 200 pounds and got off all diabetes medications, including insulin. Jim's weight loss journey started with attending cardiac rehab and diabetes education classes, where he learned more about a healthier lifestyle. Here's Jim's advice to others who may be at risk for diabetes or may already have diabetes. You have to have your own motivation to get healthy. Mine was to get off the diabetes medication and keep going to stay off of it. Don't let it creep up on you. Start healthy habits as soon as possible. Do you ever wonder how diabetes is diagnosed? Where do your numbers fall into these categories? The normal value for a person without diabetes includes a fasting blood sugar of less than 100. Fasting means that you have not had anything to eat in several hours. When you head to your care provider to get this value taken, typically you are fasting the night before and your blood sugar is taken first thing in the morning before you've had anything to eat or drink. The normal value for a casual blood sugar after meals is less than 140. This means that regardless of how much you've eaten, your blood sugar would still be less than 140. The prediabetes category includes a fasting blood sugar of 101 to 125 for diagnosis of prediabetes. The casual after meals blood sugar range for prediabetes category is 141 to 199. For a diagnosis of diabetes, your fasting blood sugars are greater than 125 on more than one occasion. A casual after meal blood sugar greater than 199 also falls into the diabetes category. Shh! Don't tell anyone, but I'm about to share with you 2 top secret magic solutions to feel better and prevent diabetes. Are you ready? Check out the secret behind door number 1. Click your mouse on door number 1. That's right, the first secret to preventing diabetes is to increase your exercise. Now let's check out what's behind door number 2. Click on door number 2 with your mouse. This plate is a great example of portion control. The secret is out. With exercise and portion control, you have the ability to start your journey today in the prevention of type 2 diabetes. Okay, you're right. So these are not secrets. Preventing diabetes boils down to making healthy lifestyle changes, and every little bit counts. You have the power to make at least one change today. One more healthy change you start today is one thing better than what you were doing yesterday. Now let me ask you a quick question. Which option gives you the better chance of preventing diabetes? Is it A, weight loss and activity, or B, diabetes pills? If you answered A, weight loss and activity, you are correct. Did you know you have a better chance of preventing diabetes if you eat less and move more than if you actually take diabetes medications? In fact, research shows that nearly 6 out of 10 people who lost weight and exercised did not get diabetes. This made an even larger impact on people over 60. This goes to show it's never too late to start a healthier lifestyle. This is compared to only 3 out of 10 people who prevented diabetes by only taking diabetes pills and did not exercise or lose weight. What an impact exercise and healthy weight can have. And do you know what else? It's a free investment in your health. What can you do, you ask? Studies have shown that as little as a 5 to 7% weight loss has shown improvement in blood sugar control and reduced insulin resistance. For example, for a 200-pound person, a 5% weight loss would be 10 pounds, and a 7% weight loss is 14 pounds. Another thing you can do is to work towards being active for 30 minutes per day, 5 days per week. Getting that heart pumping with activity will also help with weight loss efforts. Remember that some activity is better than none at all. Every bit counts. We all have a few minutes each day we can at least do something. Something is better than nothing. If you're not noticing a change in your weight, consider increasing the intensity or length of your exercise. All right, so now we have a challenge for you. Think about all the screen time you have in one day, including TV, computers, phones, tablets. How many minutes did you get? Our challenge for you is to cut that time in half and exercise for the other half. For example, if you normally watch 60 minutes of TV, go on social media for at least 30 minutes throughout the day, and spend 30 minutes with your other gadgets, you're already at 2 hours of your day. If you cut that time in half, you would be exercising for at least 1 hour every day. Feeling short on time or energy? Get active 10 minutes 3 times a day to equal your 30 minutes. A few ways to squeeze it in include walking during a break at work, over the noon hour, while waiting for a load of laundry to get done, after dinner, or even in between commercials of your favorite show. It's a combination of healthy eating and exercise that leads to a healthy weight loss. It all comes down to healthy balance and portions on your plate. Taking a look at my plate, notice that half of the plate is filled with fruits and vegetables, and the other half filled with grains and protein. Other healthy tips include making at least half of your grains whole grains, switching to fat-free or low-fat milk, and drinking water instead of sugary drinks. Healthy eating patterns involve balance of these food groups at each meal. Too much of any food group is not healthy. Okay, so maybe you missed that fruit serving at lunch. Eating a fruit as a snack is a great way to still get that nutrition in. The size of your dish really does make a difference. The bigger the dish, the more people tend to eat. Try using salad plates and smaller bowls that may come with your set of dishes. Child-sized bowls are great for snacks for adults, too. Portion out those snacks and put the package away. We can still enjoy some of our favorite foods, but in smaller portions. Did you know that 100 extra calories per day could lead to a 10 extra pounds gain per year? Think about it the other way. If you cut out only 100 calories per day, you could lose an extra 10 pounds a year. That could be as simple as cutting out an 8-ounce cup of regular soda or juice, a fun-sized candy bar, or simply making your meal portions a little bit smaller. Here at Trinity Regional Medical Center, our Healthy Weight for Life programs are designed to help you work towards lasting healthy lifestyle changes. One of our dietitians could work with you individually to determine a plan that would work best for your goals. Call 515-574-6350 to learn more about the weight loss programs available at Unity Point Health Fort Dodge. In conclusion, the main tips of today's session include the secrets to preventing type 2 diabetes, which are 1. Healthy eating, and 2. Exercise. And don't forget about the challenge to exercise half of your normal screen time. We also talked about using smaller dishes to help with healthy portion control. You have the opportunity to reduce your risk of diabetes starting today. For a chance to win a free healthy meal at a local restaurant, visit unitypoint.org/diabetesdrawing or click on the link under the video to register. Contact 515-574-6350 to learn more about diabetes education classes, prediabetes classes, and healthy weight for life. Thank you for completing this prediabetes session.